Hey, hello. How's everyone? Um, when I was about 13, I fell in love with AI. It was largely driven by reading Isaac Asimov and the fact that I ended up becoming really bored with video games. And so I decided to write my first video game with AI. So this got me really excited and leads to my next question. Imagine what you can do if AI was really easy. So to do this, so one of the things that we thought about was we went back in time and looked at the 1970s. That is not a picture of Charles Manson, by the way. That's Jim Gray. Jim Gray is the creator of System R. System R was the precursor to the SQL database. And so in the 1970s, DBMSs completely transformed how people worked with data. They transformed it in several ways. It became easier to manage, manipulate. SQL, in just a couple of lines of code, could eliminate, you could delete stuff, you could insert into a database, you could sort information. It became incredibly easy to work with. I should be careful, I'm not going to fall up the stairs there. Fast forward, 2019, dimensional mechanics. What we do is we've created a platform that pretty much automates machine learning. We call it an AIMS, an AI management system. What this does is it takes care of three principal components of the AI process. The first is the creation of new models. The second is the deployment of the models. And the third is your ability to manage it. So the process is very simple. So we have a platform called AI Studio, NeoPulse AI Studio. And this is backed by an AI that we call the Oracle. And we are geeks. We love the Matrix in our company. NeoPulse AI Studio, what it does is it has the AI, and it's a genuine AI that knows how to build AI models. We've trained it to do that. The output of that is something that we call a portable inference model. And that is basically an AI that has a ton of metadata in it. This metadata allows it to be managed. You can deploy it into production, you can control it, you can basically do A/B testing. It comes with information about performance baselining, so you know whether the model is becoming obsolete or not, and it allows you to retire models that are kind of going out, that are old. And by the way, it also contains DRM, because the PIMs actually have market value. The last component of that is our runtime, and our runtime is the component that has the ability to actually access the PIM. So we are governed by a few things. Firstly, we have an AI that builds AI. And we do this. It's a genuine AI. It learns from its experience. If it runs into problems, it is able to continue to adapt, build new strategies for building machine learning models. This is not a mathematical trick. It actually learns from its mistakes. The second is the Oracle knows about your target device. So once you've actually built an AI using AI Studio, you are now able to deploy it onto target devices automatically. And the reason why is that the Oracle knows how to optimize for different types of devices. Right now, its target is ARM64 and sort of Snapdragon processors. But we are now working on also on FPGA environments and RISC-V processors as well. And the last part is AI governance. And this is where the true power of this comes in, because now you have the ability to manage it. So it's incredibly powerful. You can work with any type of data. We've worked with image, audio, video, the traditional data types. But we're, for example, working with Takeda in Japan on working on biochemical data, proteomics, genomics, and so on. So we are already a global company. We have customers everywhere. We were named Gartner Cool Vendor for 2018 for machine learning and data science. We have locally Stanford University, we're Paramount Studios, Deloitte Tomatsu in Japan. So we have a heavy presence in Japan. I practically live in the Shimbashi area now. So if you are in Japan, by all means, visit me. And lastly, we've so far raised about almost $10 million. We're currently in the middle of a bridge round to take us to a Series A, which is later this year, Q4 of this year. We already have a few potential lead investors for that. We're on our way, but if you are interested, we are more than interested in talking to you about investment. Thank you.
Excellent.